Okay, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to day 5 of Confetti Industry Week. Hopefully you've had a good week so far. Hopefully seen some great stuff, heard from some great guests, and looking forward to seeing the Romeros later this afternoon. Our guest at this time is Caroline Hannigan, here from Framework to talk to you guys about their Level Up initiative. What we're going to do, we're going to run through a presentation from Caroline, then if you guys have got any questions, if you could put them into the Q&A system, Chris will check them, send them through to me, they'll come up here in front of me, and then once Caroline's finished, we can have a talk through some of those. So any particularly good advice you guys hear, any particularly exciting things you see, get them tweeted, get them Instagrammed, hashtag IW21. I'll hand over now to Caroline to tell us what Framework's doing and what Level Up is.
Thank you so very much. So bear with me just a second. Hello everyone, I'm just going to share my screen. And could everyone give me a little thumbs up and let me know that everything is sharing correctly?
Oh.
Yeah, all look okay?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much. So before I do a little introduction about Framework, I'm just going to share with you a little teaser that you'll be the first to see.
Level up for Framework. Take the gaming challenge this April and help us end digital exclusion. Fundraise in a way that suits you. Pick your quest and host a virtual tournament. Do a speed run, smash a record, or stage a marathon. You can take on the challenge from the comfort of your own home, alone, or create a clan with friends or family. You could even buff up working with colleagues or school friends. However, farm as many coins as you can throughout the month and climb the leaderboard. By raising your gaming XP, you could help more than 1,000 young people get access to Wi-Fi and digital technology. Level up today!
So for those of you who don't know about Framework, we are a local charity. We support people who are affected by homelessness, people who are addicted to drugs or alcohol, people who are struggling with their mental health, people who are unemployed and socially excluded, and also people with problems that are so complex that they and many others have just given up hope that their lives will change at all. So just a quick on our impact. So these are stats taken from last year. I'll give you a second to read those. So within our youth services, we support over 1,000 young people from all backgrounds with various needs. These include those from childhood trauma and abuse, family breakdown, mental health, intergenerational unemployment, and those growing up in care and offending. Really today we're here predominantly to talk to you about digital exclusion. So please interact and type in the chat box below. What technology do you use daily? Is it a smartphone? Is it a laptop? Desktop? iPad? Tablet? Xbox? PlayStation? Switch? Or Kindle? And what would happen if you didn't have access to any of these devices? How would any of you complete your college work, for example? How would you attend this webinar? How would you talk to your friends and family, especially in lockdown and isolation? Resources if you needed help. I can see the chat box going now, so yeah, thank you for interacting. Just to give you a scenario, so now just imagine you're in college, you're sat around talking to your mates at lunch, and they're talking about how great WandaVision is, or The Witcher, or whatever you're into. But imagine access to Wi-Fi or those devices or Netflix or Disney Plus. Your friends are over there bonding about how great those shows or new games are, but you're immediately excluded from that conversation. So just imagine for me, like, how does being excluded make you feel? These are scenarios that our young people face in our services. So I'm now just going to play a very short video. I can see quite a few of you chatting away. I'm now going to play a very short video just to elaborate a bit more. So I can see a few of you have joined us and missed the very start. So I'm just going to go over how you can level up the playing field.
Level up for Framework. Take the gaming challenge this April and help us end digital exclusion. Fundraise in a way that suits you. Pick your quest and host a virtual tournament. Do a speed run, smash a record, or stage a marathon. You can take on the challenge from the comfort of your own home, alone, or create a clan with friends or family. You could even buff up working with colleagues or school friends. However you do it, farm as many coins as you can throughout the month and climb the leaderboard. By raising your gaming XP, you could help more than 1,000 young people get access to Wi-Fi and digital technology. Level up today!
So I hope you all enjoyed that and that you're inspired to join the challenge. And I put together a couple of ideas that just to kind of inspire you to get involved. So first of all, you could host a virtual tournament. Now this could be Just Dance. You know, I know there is an online aspect with Just Dance where you can compete with other people around the country, something I definitely do, and it's great fun. You could also dust up your old Guitar Hero set and hold a concert at home. This is also a great one for you esport gamers who want to get some practice runs in, and you can do that and fundraise for a great cause. Build a better future. You can build something amazing on Minecraft or Animal Crossing can tell we're big fans of Animal Crossing. Post it on Twitch and share some of your best tips in exchange for donations. There is a way you can link up your Twitch account with your Just Giving Framework fundraising account, which I'll send you the link at the very end. You can also have a competition with friends. See who can build the best 5-star Animal Crossing island in a month. Do a speed run. Are you a self-proclaimed Mario champion? I definitely am. So aim for the highest score or the hardest difficulty, set the target and absolutely crush it. If you're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now, or Spider-Man, like Miles or the original, can you complete parts of the storyline on the hardest difficulty? If anyone is still playing Marvel's Avengers, not to be shady, how quickly can you raid a shield vault on elite mode? All of the glitches and bugs provide a great challenge for this. You can also stage a marathon. Pledge some money for every hour played throughout the month. Like, I would easily spend 8 hours a day playing Sims on PC, no question. You can set yourself a target to develop or design your own game or app in a month. Are you sitting on a project right now that you just need a bit of motivation to complete? Could you use that in relation to fundraising for this great cause? You can also stage a tabletop or dice game marathon. The average D&D game is 5 hours. You can join the challenge as an individual or as a team. You pick the games you love, you set the target, share your story. We would love to hear how you are getting involved. So just get creative, get sharing. You can win some awesome prizes and help other young people. So I'm just going to give you all a few seconds to grab your phone or screenshot the page. This will give you a direct YouTube link in order to look at how you can actually sign up to the Just Giving page and get involved. Of course, we'd love you all to sign up to the challenge, but we appreciate it might not be for everyone. So how else can you support our cause? Well, we believe that all young people should have access to Wi-Fi, regardless of their background or circumstances. But as gamers, you know that it's about more than that. Access to the internet provides a distraction on the bad days. Gaming community and the creative community are there to turn to when you're feeling lonely. And let's be honest, gaming is a whole lot of fun. Everyone deserves to experience that and the benefits that gaming has on your mental health. We do need you to be an advocate and add your voice to this discussion. So please share our content across your social media platforms, whether you're taking part in the challenge or not, as well as telling people why you think digital inclusion is important. And don't forget to add our hashtag LU4F, as in Level Up for Framework, to all of your posts. We really do love to hear your stories. So share early and share shamelessly. Thank you all so much for listening. And now we'll head over to any questions.
Okay. So I see we've got a lot of stuff coming up in chat. Let's get some questions in this Q&A, people. Let's get some suggestions in this Q&A.
Gaming suggestions would be brilliant. I mean, we as a team have come together and just really picked the games that we love. Again, not to be shady with Marvel's Avengers, I do enjoy the game. But yeah, any other suggestions would be brilliant, because then we can share those with other people that take the challenge too.
Okay, so first question coming in, are sign-ups already live, or is it something they have to wait for?
No, go for it. If you want us to, do you want us to share the link out again?
Yeah, can we maybe get the link into the chat?
Yeah. I will see if one of the team can pop that into one of the chat for me, please. Yeah, we'll get that sent out, and what I'll do as well is we'll email that link out.
Okay. So we've got a couple more coming in. Will there be any formal tournaments arranged by Framework?
The link has been shared. No formal tournament. We have let it open so that you guys can pick what you want. But if you do you decide to have kind of a wider tournament, we've got no problem kind of sharing that on our social and saying, if you want to join a tournament but haven't got any friends to join, you can join this one. We can do that.
And what if students were to create video game related assets, artifacts that aren't necessarily related to the playing of a game? So making promotional art or streaming their kind of artwork process, anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pop it on Twitch or YouTube, and yeah, absolutely. And I think people will be really engaged with that because it's quite a personal thing as well. People will always connect to your personal stories, and that's why they will donate as well. So yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Any other questions, guys? Any other suggestions?
I have a question for you all. Are you all excited? Like, are you? I'm genuinely excited and we'll be taking part. Are you all excited to join the challenge? Yes, I can see some yes.
Getting the yeses coming in.
Loads of hell yeses. Yeses.
Excellent. That's an interesting one. Are there any restrictions on the kind of games that could be involved with this initiative? I'm assuming that relates more to kind of content and age ratings.
Yeah, I mean, I'd stick to kind of the content and the guidance that you get off the social media platforms that you're sharing. So Twitch are very, they have a lot of terms and conditions. So stick to those, really. But the game that you pick is yours.
Good. So as long as you won't get banned, it's all good.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Excellent. So a question in here about your personal tastes, Caroline. What kind of games do you like? What particular games do you struggle with?
What games what do I struggle with? I'm really trying to give Assassin's Creed Valhalla a go. I struggled with the original Assassin's Creed because it can get a bit tedious. Same thing with the Avengers. Again, I'm wearing, you can't see it, but I'm wearing a giant Thanos jacket with that one. I love Animal Crossing. I know it's meant to be relaxing, but sometimes it is a little stressful. Those are my kind of games. I'm a big Pokemon fan. That was my generation.
You said that. We're immediately going to get a which is your favourite Pokemon question coming in, so just be prepared for that.
Oh. Kyle already knows.
So in terms of donation pages for students that might struggle to get involved with the fundraising aspect themselves, is there a direct donation page they can go to?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely encourage them, if you have a mate who is taking the challenge, donate directly to those causes. When you head over to the Just Giving page and sign up, as you go through different milestones, the level up animations, little coins come up. It's really cool. We've spent a lot of time make sure that we get this as interactive as fun as possible. So if you've got a mate, definitely donate straight to their page and help them hit their target. Also following us on our social media platforms. So this should all be a Framework charity. So head over and share. We have an amazing one of my colleagues has designed a whole Mario outfit for a dog chase. And it's him doing little tricks for gold coins or treats. And it's gorgeous. So yeah, definitely get sharing with those as well.
Okay. So in terms of other organisational aspects, is there any kind of Discord server or social media tailored specifically to it, or would you recommend just using the traditional Framework stuff?
Yeah, using the traditional Framework stuff, we have created, like answering the question but slightly off, we have created little Framework profile, Facebook, little profile planets. I can't remember what they're actually called now. In your profile picture, you can have the Framework. Create specific level up ones. So there's loads of resources on the Just Giving page. So when you go to set up your page, there should be a tab there that says resources. If you click on that, you'll be able to download the content then. Discord, I mean, there is a way that Discord links up with Twitch with that one, or links up with the Just Giving. Share your platform. As long as you give people a link of where they can directly donate and do keep sharing, then that's absolutely fine. I mean, that's my job to make sure that the money comes to us, though.
So is this a one-off event, or is there a plan for kind of regular repeats, maybe throughout the year or going forwards?
Well, selfishly, I definitely want it to not be a one-off event. I think this is our first time ever launching any kind of gaming event at all. So we really do want it to be like a real big hitter. So that's why we've done for the whole of April. But definitely the more engagement and the more people join, the more we can put these on kind of throughout the year. And as well, if there does get to a point where, because we encourage people to do birthday fundraisers or other events, if it does, it's come throughout the year and you decide, I want to do a gaming event for Framework for the month, we're never going to say no. We're going to help, we're going to encourage, we'll do whatever we can to kind of, enable you to help us and to help the people that use our services.
So I guess even after the month of April is gone, Framework will still have the kind of ongoing support for stuff like this.
Absolutely.
Students can carry on with those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. We've got another one in here talking about streaming the creation of art. Excellent.
I actually think that's amazing. So one of my family members is actually a very well-known tattoo artist, and he's creating bespoke gaming art as a prize for this event. So yeah, definitely get involved. I'm not going to tell you more about the prize because it'll be a complete spoiler alert. But
I suppose even beyond the creation of the students' own work, the kind of even coursework, if they can get away with it, you've then got the kind of promotional stuff for the charity and for the event itself. There's all kinds of different options for things people could be doing.
Yeah, and let us know if you give us permission to share it, and we will share it on our social. That content is amazing, and we do want to shout out about the amazing things that our students and our people in the community are doing for our services. So it's definitely something we encourage. And I think if you can tie it up to your coursework, even genius, you've got two birds, one stone. Like, it's very clever.
Particularly for those of you putting together your portfolios, looking at your next steps, kind of university and et cetera, to be able to say, here is some artwork I created for a charity, it's got the charity's blessing, they retweeted it, et cetera. That's all good too.
And just on the basis of that, so I quite recently graduated from my master's, and they encourage that. It was over at NTU, and they really do encourage it. And to get into universities, really look for what makes you special. And especially if you go into a master's or you want to do a PhD or anything else, it's what have you given back? What have you done? So saying, I did this for a charity is a brilliant way to kind of get your application out there. It jumps it, makes it stand out.
Excellent.
I think a few of the team members have put the hashtag in there and are answering in the chat, and there's links to the social media pages as well.
Excellent. So any other questions, guys? Doing okay for time? So in terms of the performance organisation of tournaments, as long as it's not breaking kind of Twitch rules or legal laws, all good for kind of the formats.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is you pick the game. We wanted it to be as open and as free as possible. That helps you guys get creative as well and think, what is it that I really want to do? Because at the end of it, you're the one that are fundraising the money, you're farming the coins. We want to enable you, not take that power away. So yeah, definitely. But stick to terms and conditions on the platform, please.
Don't get banned, above all.
Please don't.
And in terms of the future of this event, how would you like to see it grow? How would you like to see it develop from this point?
Honestly, I think us as a team, we would love to see this grow because of the impact it would have on the people that are in our services. And we can widen that, the more, coins we can farm effectively, the more people we can help. And that really is it. And I think, the gaming community and the creator community in particular are those that have really used our platform not only to elevate, to help others, but also to kind of share our experiences with mental health, to then it has such an amazing ripple effect further on. I would personally love to get to the point where we have like Rockstar creating skins for us and things like that. I'd love to get to a much wider point with that one, but that's just me thinking bigger.
About the increased visibility,
Definitely. Because even just starting the conversation, this is where we said what I said, you know, sharing the content, talking about digital inclusion and digital exclusion, like how much of that is actually talked about. We talked about being kind and sort of mental health, but it goes beyond that as well. And we assume that, you know, sort of from my generation onwards, the minute you're born, you've got an iPhone. And that isn't always the case. People aren't always, they don't have those resources. So it's breaking that stigma and having that conversation. That's so important as well.
Yeah, we've had some great comments popping in about students not expecting the kind of the scale of the problem, not realizing that what's normal for them isn't necessarily kind of the case for everyone.
Which, to be fair, is understandable. You don't know what you don't know, kind of thing. I love the person who just said we're going to destroy those milestones. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we'll start to wrap up there then. If we could just get you to stay on the line for a little, Caroline, guys. If you could give Caroline a round of thank yous, get those claps in chat.
Oh, thank you. That's really lovely and sweet. Thank you. This is our official launch for this challenge. This moment right here. You've had the teaser of the animation and the official launch. And honestly, please do get in touch with us via social media and via the website through the email. It's fundraising@frameworkha.org. Please do get in touch, and yeah.
Fantastic. We've had your first 200 volunteers here.
That's amazing.
Yep. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.